Alright, today on Cabal Cast, we're going to be in Command & Conquer 3 Kanes. We're about to do a 1 versus 1 video commentary. What's up, guys? It's been such a long time. What is it, about a month now since my last video commentary? Been super busy with work. I've been working the Sundays, so I haven't had much time at all to do pretty much anything. And quite honestly, since Buzz Killington has been casting a lot of replays, I just don't have a reason to cast anymore, because the games that I want to cast, they've already been casted by Buzz Killington. So, I guess I could have done some new video commentaries, but I just wanted to take a small break from this and then just focus on other things I got to do. So that's all aside. Let's get into this game here. We're going to have Consistently Bad, which is DuneTiger, as Zocom, and Scorp.Ua, Lion Cub, playing as the random on Tournament Decision. So let's stop in the top right here where we see orange. This is DuneTiger. I know that because I don't have to check the colors, because I know DuneTiger likes to play orange. He's playing as the orange Zocom, let's just say. And then down on the bottom left we see Lion Cub. He's playing as the green Zocom. So it's a Zocom mirror match. Zocom Pro Com, Bonus Com, Super Com, whatever Com. And we're going to be seeing some interesting builds coming out here. Looks like Lion Cub is not going to go for the top spike, is he? No, he's not going to go for the top spike. That's interesting. Usually a person would build 1 or 2 barracks. Looks like DuneTiger has got 2 engineers of his own, and he's going to go capture both of his spikes. But this is interesting that, Lion Cub did not go for the second tip spike. That is unusual. Maybe he's a little bit rusty or something. I have no idea, but he totally missed his top tip spike. Okay, then. So, Lion Cub is going to be behind 10 credits a second in terms of economy, and DuneTiger is going to capture his tip spikes. So he's going to be ahead. And both these players have got their refineries up, and some reference squads all across the place. We see that DuneTiger has captured this garrison structure right here, and looks like Lion Cub's got that one, and looks like DuneTiger's got the best one. You can see both here and here. So scouting for both these players is going to be pretty good. Lion Cub has captured that garrison structure right there. DuneTiger's got that one over there. Not so good, I would say. Much rather have him capture that bunker right there, just to see if there's any sneak attacks coming from that direction. And Lion Cub has got that one there, so this reference squad is going to die 100% unless DuneTiger can get that away. He can, so he might as well go. Oh, he's going to go down to the bottom. He could capture that one there, which would be even better, actually. We see, that garrison structure can fire on this one, but that can fire on that one. So it's a little bit weird how that is. We see that DuneTiger is going to be expanding his MCV already off of 2 refineries. Oh no, he's going to do the classic stop building, move a little bit, and then build up another one, because you can go for 3 refineries on this field, and this will be relatively good. You can have a 3 and 7 on this field, and you're set for pretty much the entire game. Lion Cub is just not going to be expanding at all. He's going to go for the another build order. This reference squad is in the base of Lion Cub. I'm not sure Lion Cub is going to stop it or not. I don't think DuneTiger is going to have the money to place on a foxhole. Oh, maybe he is. So it looks like he can go past a foxhole, and he would be able to see all of what Lion Cub is doing, and this is just going to be super annoying for him. Lion Cub has got no eyes on DuneTiger, so he has no idea what he's going to do. DuneTiger is going to play up his refinery. Oh, here comes the Pitbull, and the Pitbull is going to be fired on those rocket harvesters. So, the Pitbull is really heavily damaged. Benefits of Zocom is that he has rocket harvesters. It may not do as much damage as an infantry squad rocket, but at the same time, it still does damage. So that Pitbull, because it's so heavily damaged, a single reference squad can definitely destroy it if he's lucky. And Lion Cub does see that command post, and he may be able to anticipating, okay, fast tech or aircraft. And because both these players are Zocom, it's going to be pretty easy for each person to identify who's doing what. And I think DuneTiger also sees that command post by Lion Cub, and he's going to be going for some AP ammo, so definitely going to go for an airfield. And places down a barracks, so that's going to be a little bit interesting. Might go for an infantry spam. Infantry spam on this map could work as Zocom v Zocom, and it looks like we have an airfield coming out here from DuneTiger. Also an Orca Strike. Let's see where this Orca Strike is going to attack. It's going to attack on that refinery, and it will do damage to that rocket harvester. So if Lion Cub is paying attention, he will be able to save that rocket harvester from prevent it from going to heavy damage about it, but unfortunately not, and it's not near the War Factory enough to get it repaired, but Lion Cub does notice it, and he's going to get it repaired. Good job by him. Pitbull's coming out from him as well, and DuneTiger is going to go fast tech, so this would be Firehawks. Firehawks, Zocom v Zocom, and here comes a radar scan, and he sees all the tech. He sees the airfield, and he sees that he's going to go for Firehawks. No question about that. And we're going to be seeing the first Firehawk on the deck. And does DuneTiger have any upgrades? He does have Stratofighters, so that's going to be pretty good instantly. Oh, low power. DuneTiger has to place another refinery. Oh, not another refinery, but another power plant. It looks like he's not going to go into that. He just powered down his War Factory. That's good enough. And we do see that Lion Cub has got the tip field suits for his infantry, so that's going to be pretty good. His infantry will be able to stand on Tiberium as many times as they want, and they won't get exposed to it. And Lion Cub still hasn't captured that tip spike to the north here, so he could capture it as soon as he can. But he does notice that those rockets are going to be perfect counters to those Firehawks, because if you build, AA batteries, you're going to have tungsten, but they're not going to do enough damage to Firehawks that are going to have ceramic armor. So rockets at this stage in the game, along with a couple of pitbulls and rocket harvesters, is a lot better option than going for AA batteries with tungsten. So here come pitbulls from Lion Cub straight into the base of DuneTiger. He's definitely going to go and capture to get to see some harvesters. The harvesters are going to go down. That one was a full load of green tips, that kind of stuff. And mortars! Oh, mortars from Lion Cub. Oh, no, those are mortars from DuneTiger. Never mind. Oh, that was a huge shot there. Mortars are super OP. And DuneTiger has just rocketed all those pitbulls. And those pitbulls are very heavy damage. It did destroy our harvester, but in doing so, DuneTiger destroyed more pitbulls, so that was a good bang for his buck, and a couple of those pitbulls are very heavy damage, and I'm not sure if those AP ammo Garrison can destroy them. No, just a little bit skippy. But here comes the Firehawks, and they just do destroy a refinery, so that wasn't the best shot there, but everything else is like sonic fielded. I guess he could have destroyed the command post. I'm not too sure, either that or the armory station, but the refinery was a good shot there as well. And I think, yep, Lion Cub has expanded to the green expansion field to his right, and he's going to be going in. He did sonic field his refinery, so he is going to be set for those Firehawks. Firehawks aren't enough to destroy a laser fielded, or in this case, sonic fielded refinery, and more barracks are coming off from Lion Cub. So I guess Lion Cub's not going to be going for a Marv or any type of heavy tank. He's just content on going some full-on infantry, and maybe DuneTiger's not prepared for this. He has a refinery and a couple of base buildings here on his expansion, so this could definitely turn into like a full-on infantry slash air spam, because both players do not have access to artillery, and a backdoor cap here by Lion Cub is just going to be going right into the base here. And he did this, he made his pitbulls go right into beside DuneTiger's pitbulls so that the mortars can fire on themselves, because the mortars don't damage the enemy units, they damage your units too. So that was a smart play by Lion Cub. Didn't do too much damage, however. And here comes some rocket infantry coming down from the south here, going to be attacking a couple of refineries here from DuneTiger. DuneTiger's placing down some watchtowers with the AP ammo, so this is going to be pretty good. And some grenadiers here as well with the EMP grenades, so these EMP grenades could be doing pretty good damage. And with the watchtowers, they wouldn't be able to do enough damage here to take out these missile squads with tip field suits. Some more Fox are coming in. I'm not sure what they attacked. I don't know if they even attacked. But yeah, here comes... oh, what the hell was that? That was interesting. Infantry forces going down. They did destroy the construction yard down to about 50% of its health. So that was very good. Oh! Double MCV by DuneTiger, so this is going to be pretty good. And Pitbulls v Pitbulls, they're trying to take out the Harvesters, so that's going to be pretty good. The Firehawks, they just Stratified from somewhere. Obviously, they can't really destroy anything because they're all sonic fielded. And here comes a Tech Lab, which also gets sonic fielded. So not too much luck here from DuneTiger with his Firehawks. He's going to have to transition to something else. And I think the answer for both these players is a Marv. If one person gets a Marv, then it's definitely going to be pretty hard for the other person to destroy it. But Lion Cub is bringing in his rockets, and he's going to be attacking that construction yard. Too bad for DuneTiger, he doesn't have the money necessary to place down a watchtower. But here come the Orca Strike. That coming in didn't do a whole lot of damage, but here come the AP ammo, and the Pitbulls also provide some great cover fire with the mortars. Mortars do a decent amount of damage to infantry as well, and they do a little bit of damage to that construction yard as well, keeping it down to 50% of its health. So this infantry attacks from DuneTiger against on himself is really punishing him. And here comes the Reclamator Hub. They just get sonic fielded as well, and the Marv is going to be pretty huge for Line Cub if he can get that in. But for DuneTiger, he doesn't have a tech lab anymore, so it's going to be pretty hard for him to hold up against this. He needs Zep grenades and infantry, and he needs them now. Otherwise, Line Cub is just going to be steamrolling him through his expansion base. And I think that Line Cub has noticed this, and he's going to be packing up his MCV and going to the north expansion green Tiberian field, which is definitely going to help him out in the long run, unless DuneTiger goes there as well. If he can catch him with his pit bulls, that'd be pretty good against his MCV. But I think Line Cub is confident enough in his abilities that he can get his MCV to the green expansion field without any harm whatsoever. But the Firehawks are here, and I don't know why they're not attacking any power plants. They need to attack some power plants. They are attacking. Oh, that was a nice, beautiful splash damage there, taking out a power plant and a command post. That was beautiful. Put Line Cub on low power. So that is quite good there by DuneTiger. Taking out like both the Line Cub's power and his tier 2 as well. And now we see the MCV has been deployed. He should throw down a sonic field once he gets his command post back up, but I think he needs another power plant to power his base. And now the Marv is coming out here. It has 2 zone troopers and 2 repair pods. So that's the pretty standard right here. So it's going to be pretty good. That means zone troopers, that means zone raiders. And DuneTiger notices it, and he's like, yep, I'm out of there. And some half of the green Tiberian field is still in Line Cub's way. If he decides to base creep to this expansion, he could get some more Tiberium if he wanted to. But DuneTiger is like out of that. He's getting some MEP grenades, but he doesn't have a armory station, so he can't definitely build. He needs to build one, otherwise this infantry is just going to roll through it. And he's thrown down some GDA airborne, so that's going to be pretty good. But these grenadiers doing a huge amount of damage to enemy infantry, and because they don't have any EMP grenades, they can't EMP that Marv, but they do a lot of damage to those infantry. If you didn't know this, EMP grenadiers do good damage, even with tip field suits. So DuneTiger is in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to have to get his MCV out of there. His second MCV, I'm not sure where it is. Oh, it's been destroyed! It's been destroyed by infantry! Oh no, DuneTiger, he lost his second MCV. That kind of sucks, but so did Line Cub! Line Cub lost his MCV as well, so both players screwed each other over. So the expansion is still open to anybody who wants to take it. But now the EMP grenades have finished, and Line Cub is in dire straits with this Marv. And all DuneTiger needs to do is need to keep epping this Marv, and DuneTiger can save his construction yard. Not good for Line Cub. He didn't have that much anti-infantry at his disposal to fend off against this many Grenadier squads. So this is going to be pretty bad here for Line Cub. And even the Firehawks are coming in to help trying to destroy that Marv as fast as humanly possible. And even the heavy rocket harvesters are attacking the Marv. And they do get destroyed. A heroic missile squad coming in. APCs way too late to save that Marv. And DuneTiger saved his first MCV. That's pretty good. The pit bulls are still in the back lines, doing a little bit of damage to those infantry forces, and this whole backline base here can be destroyed. DuneTiger can definitely destroy this refinery if he wanted to, but I think he's just going to hunt for something important. Nope, he's just going to use his pit bulls, which, by the way, one of them is heroic. That was definitely from destroying that MCV, so that kind of sucks for Line Cub. No more build radius here, and DuneTiger is just going to be going back and forth, trying to do some hit-and-run tactics. They do come up against the rocket infantry, and the pit bulls aren't paying attention. They're trying to take down the rocket harvester, but in doing so, they're going to be caught off guard and run over by these missile squads. But the mortars are going to be doing some huge damage here as well. And as long as the mortars can hit their targets, they could destroy the missile squads here, especially since when they're in the suppression fire mode. I'm not sure why Line Cub is not using his aggressive stance. Or not aggressive stance, but the force move to get his infantry forces out of suppression fire. But now, where's the MCV? Did DuneTiger lose MCV? Okay, it's safe there. Line Cub is a little bit slow on cash. He does have some Tiberium left here. He's also been long distance mining to get another MCV, and he does have another one, so this is going to be pretty good. But in doing so, I think Line Cub's going to have to figure something out. He does place his MCV. I think he might be able to get more power plants. He was low on power the entire time, so that's why I was low on power. But he's going to go for some APCs, and this should deal good damage to those infantry forces. But the infantry do have tip field suits, so both players with infantry upgrades. And this might be... It's kind of hard to tell. But I definitely think DuneTiger's ahead because he has Firehawks and he has Hammerheads and he does have a bunch of infantry. And these Firehawks are going to be attacking those tip spikes. Might as well, right? And that tip spike has been untouched all game. So if DuneTiger notices that tip spike is not under Line Cub's control, he could take it out. So because Line Cub lost his tip spike, he is back on 0 while DuneTiger is still on 2 tip spikes, giving him 20 crates a second all game. So that's going to be helping out him a lot. And DuneTiger moved his construction yard to this green Tiberium field to get more Tiberium because he needs it. He doesn't even have a refinery. He's been on tip spikes. I don't even know how long he's on tip spikes, but now these hammerheads are being filled up with rockets, and this is going to be pretty good because Lion Cub does not have a whole lot of anti-air to deal with this. He doesn't have a lot of stuff to deal with the Firehawks that are flying around all over the place. And here comes a refinery, placed in a little bit of a weird spot. I mean, the construction area is in a weird spot. It would have been a lot better to put it up here than put a couple rockets inside the garrison structure. Then it would have been a lot better. But he did that anyway. At least he has a refinery. He's refining off that green Tiberium field, which is good for DuneTiger. These APCs are coming in, and they do spot the airfield. So, unfortunately, the Firehawks won't be able to land. I'm not sure if they used any of their bombs. I don't think they did. But these APCs are going to be going towards the base area. He did throw down a combat support airfield, and this does not fire a desync anymore. Usually, back in 1.02, if you place down a combat support airfield, you did get desynced. It did desync the game because that's how it was. But in 1.02 Plus, R12 and R11, that doesn't happen anymore. And it does have drones. You just can't build on this combat support airfields. Here comes the APCs, and they're going to target the hammerheads. And a nice splash damage firing by those Firehawks did destroy a couple of those APCs. And now these APCs are giving huge damage. Oh, that was great there by DuneTiger, destroying all those APCs with the splash damage Firehawks. And now Lion Cub is in deep trouble. Even though he did destroy that base there, airfield, he did lose his APCs to a bunch of splash damage from those Firehawks. And he did save a couple of his hammerheads too, so that's going to be pretty good. Now he's going to be flying around and trying to take out the rest of Lion Cub's forces. Lion Cub doesn't have anything to speak of. He only has a couple of pit bulls. So if DuneTiger wanted to, he could just grab all his infantry, all his Firehawks, and all his hammerheads, and then go in and destroy that MCV, and Lion Cub wouldn't be able to do anything about it. He's trying to get some barracks here. He's trying to capture that tip spike, which is a good start, but he needs like a lot of anti-infantry. He needs a lot of watchtowers. Here come the Firehawks. They do take out that refinery, which is one less refinery that Lion Cub has. He doesn't have a command post either, so he can't place down any sonic fields, which does suck. And these hammerheads are just flying all over the map, trying to see what they can find. They don't find anything here, so this could be a potential expansion for DuneTiger if you wanted to. But he needs some more refineries on this field, and he's definitely pretty close to building another structure. I'm not sure what this is. It could be another airfield. It could be another refinery. It could be a power plant. I don't even know. Maybe a war factory. But yeah, the hammerheads are just destroying all of the forces that they can find. They do take, if I spot another heavy harvester, which does get destroyed. Now these infantry forces are next on the list. And the airfield has been built up and on by Lion Cub. So I could feel that DuneTiger could be a little bit more aggressive because he does see that there's not a whole lot of infantry forces or barracks here to deal with it. So he could take his whole infantry force and do a lot of damage. He does have the control center as well. So this could be very powerful in shutting down a bunch of structures and infantry forces. Now the hammerheads are coming out now from DuneTiger, unfortunately, or not DuneTiger, but Lion Cub, and unfortunately, they don't have the ceramic armor. Lion Cub needs to, hopefully soon, get some hammerheads. He does have his own trooper inside that hammerhead, but unfortunately, there's a little bit of anti-air here from DuneTiger, so this could be very, very potent and powerful. Also, the up control center as well. Here come the Firehawks from DuneTiger. They're trying to spot a target. They could definitely take out the MCV. Oh, what happened to the MCV? I think the MCV was destroyed. Or maybe it was sold off. I don't know. But there was a war factory, or the refinery. That's the last of it. I think Lion Cub has definitely been defeated. He's going to lose his barracks. All he has left is his airfield. And this could be GG for Lion Cub. I think he sold his... yeah, I think he did sell his construction yard because he can't support it. And Lion Cub has been defeated. That was not too bad of a game, actually. 18 minutes, not too bad for a determined decision. So here goes. Units scrapped, structures, resources, and stats. So 1117,608 to consistently bad, and 130,076 to Scorp.Ua. So Scorp.Ua had over 20,000 in favor of him. All right, so there's a game on Tournament Decision. My name is Cabal, and I'll see you guys on next time. Hopefully next time.